Hey everybody, it's Johnny Stewart here. I hope the volume is on and I hope you can hear me. But I am super excited right now because I just took delivery of this. And this is something that I got at auction, at Peter Green's auction. It just got here from London, England. The DHL driver just dropped it off. So I'm going to tear into this. I just had to do it with everybody here. So I might have to stand up at certain points, so you'll have to look at my body, which is probably not going to be any fun for anybody. So my apologies in advance, but either way, I was not expecting this to come so soon. So I'm not really ready for this. But this is a pretty special guitar by one of my favorite guitar players on the planet. And for anybody who might not know who Peter Green is, shame on you. No, I'm just joking. But he actually started Fleetwood Mac and formed Fleetwood Mac back in, around 1967. After he had replaced Eric Clapton for a little while in John Mayall's Blues Breakers. He's just an incredible guitar player. There's a whole story and a whole video documentary that's available on Amazon Prime and I think some other outlets as well. That boy, they really boxed this up good. That this guitar is actually pictured in sitting behind one of his brothers when they're interviewing one of his brothers for the documentary. And that documentary is from I think about 15 years ago. But and this particular guitar was also pictured on in some magazines when Peter was interviewed back in the 90s when he had started a band called the Splinter Group, which was his first big band that he had put back together again after having left Fleetwood Mac. But wow, I cannot believe that I am fortunate enough to have this and to be able to own it and play it. And boy, oh boy. Wow, they really packed it good, which is nice to see. So, I hope there's at least somebody watching here. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It doesn't tell me. But either way, I hope everybody is having a great day out there. And welcome to John's Guitar Lounge, by the way. I'm Johnny Stewart, which you probably already know if you're watching this. But either way, we are live right now. We are totally live on July 20th. And so once I get this opened up, wow, look at the case. So you might notice that it's a pretty, oddly shaped case, and that's because it's a little bit of an oddly shaped guitar. But if you want a little bit of a hint as to what this is, you probably know that I am very partial to Gibson guitars, if you've watched any of my other videos. So what I got from Mr. Green's estate is in that same vein. And wow, so here's the case, and this is from 1979. 1979. I'm on pins and needles, I just can't wait. But I have to wait. You might see that there's a picture of the guitar that's painted, crudely painted, on the outside of the case, which is pretty funny, which I didn't know that was going to be like that. Oh wow. And it's still all wrapped up, which I'm very glad they did that. But the suspense is killing me. I don't know if the suspense is killing you as much as it's killing me. Oh wow, and look at the case. This is just amazing. Holy cow. Oh man. Oh man, so here she is. Wow, I cannot believe that I'm actually holding her in my hands. This is a 1979 Gibson Flying V2. And it's got these really cool boomerang-shaped pickups, which they only used them on this model, which was only in production from I think 1979 to like 1982. So like 3 or 4 production years. There's a Bonham's guitar pick in there too, so that's cool. And wow, look at the case. Man, oh man. Just check out, I'm going to play this. I'm going to plug this in just a second and play it. So you'll get to hear it for the first time with me. But look at the inside of the case. Somebody actually drew in marker, in black and red marker, like a picture of a Gibson Flying V in the case. That is really, really cool. That's just funny. All right, but I've got to hear this thing. So let me set the case aside for just a moment here. And let me not block my amplifier with it. And this is not in tune. I can feel the strings are loose, which they did for shipping, which I'm really glad they did, so that there wouldn't be too much tension. Holy cow, look at this thing. Just got to look at this for a second before I even tune it up. Look at the back and everything, and the cutout for the body that they did on these. And these pickups are just really, really special pickups. I've heard some guitars played with them in the past, but I really don't know a whole lot about them, but I'm going to be learning more about them and how they sound. And my understanding is that they're basically a single coil pickup, but with hum canceling properties. So it's a single coil, so they are single coil pickups from what I understand, and they have hum canceling properties. And I don't even have a tuner ready. I mean, this is really like plug and play, like last minute, like no prep sort of thing, because I cannot believe this thing got here so fast. I couldn't believe it when the driver pulled up just now. So I don't even have a tuner ready to go, so I'm just going to tune by ear as best I can. And hopefully that won't bite me. Wow, and these strings seem to be like really old, which honestly, I love old strings. If you know anything about me, I actually love old strings. I'm not a big fan of changing your strings like every 3 jobs or every couple weeks or whatever people do. And a lot of people swear by that, so that's fine, but I think you get a much more aggressive tone. And for me, a much more enjoyable tone, a much more aggressive and enjoyable tone with old strings. And just knowing that Peter actually held this and put it in his hands and played it and had it hanging on his wall in his bedroom in some pictures that I've seen in magazines. I cannot tell you how special this is. Oh man, this plays like butter. Okay, let me plug this baby in now, and we can see how it sounds and see how these really cool black boomerang pickups sound. And also, while I'm turning the amp on, I'll let you know, Peter was quoted in a magazine as saying that he bought that guitar because of its mean, devilistic look and the mean black boomerang pickups. And so I'm really excited to see how this sounds. But also, for anybody who doesn't know, which most people don't know this, that the song Black Magic Woman, Peter Green actually wrote that back in the late 60s. Peter Green, I'll say it again, wrote Black Magic Woman. Carlos Santana covered it and made it famous in the United States and played it at Woodstock and all that. But Peter Green actually wrote that song. Oh, wow. Oh, a lot of bite. So I think I ought to do a Peter Green song, an early Fleetwood Mac song. That's one of my all-time favorites by Peter Green and Fleetwood Mac. One of my all-time favorite Fleetwood Mac songs, and you know I love blues. And this was actually a cover of an old blues song, but this is Need Your Love So Bad. So obviously there's no backing track or no band or anything, so I'll just play it and I'll do a little bit of the solos. Listen to that tone. Need someone's hand to keep me and lead me through the night. Need someone's arms to hold and squeeze me tight. When the night begins, I'm at an end, 'cause I need your love so bad. Need some lips just to feel next to mine. Need someone to stand up and tell me when I'm lying. When the night is through, oh, I just need your love so bad. So why don't you give it up and bring it home to me? Write it on a piece of paper, baby, so it can be read to me. Tell me that you love me. Stop driving me mad. Oh, because I need your love so bad. Need a soft voice to talk to me at night. Don't you worry, baby, I know we can make everything alright. Oh, listen to my plea, baby, bring it to me, because I need your love so bad. Because I need your love so bad. Wow, Peter Green's Flying V2. Holy cow. This is just amazing. I'm gonna do some videos with this, I'm sure. I'm gonna do some recording with this for sure. It's got this really cool brass nut I noticed also. Like instead of a bone nut, which I think contributes to the sustain and all that. At least I've heard that about brass nuts over the years. But I'm gonna do more on this guitar. I'm gonna show it in more of my videos going forward, and I will hopefully see all of you here in John's Guitar Lounge again really soon for more of this. And for anybody who doesn't know, I do free guitar lessons. I also do video guitar lessons, one-on-one lessons, but I post a ton of free guitar lessons like every week on my channel. So if you haven't seen those yet, you can check those out. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see right here in John's Guitar Lounge. If you want to see more playing or more of this guitar, I'm happy to show you. Again, this is Peter Green's Flying V that I just got at auction when his estate was auctioned a couple of weeks ago. And man, oh man, I can't believe it's here. I'm rambling and rambling, and I just want to be playing and playing, so I'm going to get back to playing some more. But I think I'll end the video now because I'm going to embarrass myself pretty soon if I haven't already. And I hope everybody's doing great, and I will hopefully see all of you again right here in John's Guitar Lounge. Take care, everybody. Peter Green's Flying V2.